Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 201. Welcome to the next century of the Road to Glory. So, getting on into the episode then. I mean, that whole intro was purely based on the fact that in 100 episodes time I'm going to need to make a highlights video. And that's a good intro for the highlights video. But welcome to the next century of uploads here on the channel. If you would do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up button. That would be amazing. All sorts of crazy support over the weekend and stuff. Thank you so much for that. If you can go for 5,000 likes, that'll make my day. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've hit 503,000 subscribers. That's awesome. So, moving on into the episode then. You guys know what my team looks like, don't you? Very sweaty starting 11, 5 at the back. But it doesn't play that particular formation in game. We go for the 3-5-2 or the 4-1-2-1-2. So what I decided to do for the start of this episode would be my first set of player picks. I could only get 5 done out of the club. Honestly, the club is so empty right now, it's crazy. But yeah, I decided to get 5 of these done for the first time I can open them during Team 2. And we'll see how crazy they can be. Can we pack a Team 2 FUT birthday? Ooh, first pack. 81, 82, 82. With a duplicate in there. Not a great start. Pack number 2. 81, 81, 82. Oh, that's not good either. Like I said, sometimes these are great, sometimes they're absolutely appalling, and sometimes they're sort of middle ground, which is what I would class these ones as, because we get 285s pop up there. I end up taking Ericsson. Don't know if that's the right call or not, but I figure like an outfield player will be like worth more than a goalkeeper. And then we get Inform Shaqiri, so an 84 rated Inform from the Prem, very, very good. So a good end to that, but yeah, no FUT birthday or anything like that, so it is what it is. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to introduce you to my new FUT birthday player. We're going to take Dybala out of the starting 11 for this guy, Bernardeschi. I'm probably going to be pronouncing it wrong, and my Italian brothers out there, I'm sorry if I am terrible at pronunciation. I don't know exactly how you say his name. I'm going to probably call him Bernardeschi. And we'll go from there. But he has got a 5-star upgrade and looks to be a really cool card. So just to change the team a little bit again, we're going to be bringing him into the squad. Don't worry, Dybala will be on the bench and ready and raring to go should we need him. Because like we know, he is a great, great player. But just with the FUT birthday this week and obviously me trying my very best to get out of the muscle memory of pressing L1, R1 and doing the directional nutmeg all the time and trying to do some more skills. 5-star skill has obviously helped that in like very, very much. So to have a front 3 of Bernardeschi, Mbappe, Ronaldo, 3 5-star skillers, that's pretty cool with Vidal in the midfield as well, and obviously the ability to bring on like El Shaarawy, and even Hermoso has 5-star skills at centre-back, doesn't he? So, yeah, we've got quite a few skillers in the club. And it's time to go on into some games. We're 7-5, so I genuinely didn't expect to come up against Team of the Year Kimmich and 95 Pele in my very first game. I thought we would get dealt one of those, you know, like the gold squads, but it didn't happen. And unfortunately, my muscle memory sort of failed me again there for the first goal, hitting a directional nutmeg. But Bernardeschi ends up getting a debut goal. Lovely finesse there on his, I believe, stronger left foot. But he also obviously has the 5-star weak foot, so it doesn't matter. And I get rouletted by Pele right there. Honestly, I know we've got some crazy players, including Totti CR7, but I would love to try a Pele card this year. I think he fits the game so well and would be an unbelievably fun card to use. We end up getting a goal here with Vidal. He was just sort of he was running around, you know, in the area, and the ball fell to him, and he was like, you know what, Tom, I'm going to get a goal for you, mate. So that's exactly what he did. So we're 3-2 up at half-time. High scoring first half. That's the way it goes, though, sometimes, isn't it? Bernardeschi, instead of hitting the nutmeg, we end up doing a couple of skill moves, and it works out for us. I mean, in all honesty, I'm going to stop talking about the nutmeg so much, but it would have been so much easier to just do that there and get through as opposed to doing a bunch of skills. But I can understand that seeing classier goals is also a nicer thing. So that's why I'm going on about it so much. But we're trying our very best. It's just such an OP skill that it's very, very viable to use. Now, Van der Sar, mate, and Seedorf, both of you, my Dutch legends, my Dutch icons, you messed up there and let Royce get through and score the goal. Because, one, Van der Sar should be saving that properly. Two, should be clearing that with Seedorf rather than Royce getting there before me. But we score a belter of a finesse from outside the box with CR7. So it's all good. We equalised and we're back to square one. However, Royce knocks it through to João Felix. I realised after about 25 minutes in this game that this guy was just way better than me. And I would say I'm having the worst weekend league I've had in a long time. With the best squad that I've got. Make that one up. I don't understand that whatsoever. But yeah, I seem to be, even like if I'm coming up against a player whose team isn't that amazing. Obviously, we're coming up against a lot of good teams. You guys can see that. But even if I come up against someone who looks like he started a new account and he's got some gold players in there and stuff, I'm still struggling so hard. I don't know what it is, but it was a pretty stress-filled weekend for me, I have to say. Now, my opponent does score a goal from a penalty with Steve Mandanda, and that's never going to improve your mood, is it? The part of me tried to laugh it off, like I said I was going to do. A part of me wanted to rip apart every single thing in my setup and just never play FIFA again. So that's the two moods that I switch between when playing FUT Champs. So you can get a little insight into my mindset when I'm playing the weekend league. But we lose that game heavily, obviously, not great. And we end up getting a nice goal there with Mbappe. 6 minutes on the clock. We can go 1-0 up against this guy. And it looks like we're pushing for a second. Vidal knocks it in to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi holds the ball up well, knocks it into Mbappe. Ronaldo, back to Bernardeschi, back to Ronaldo. It's just good play. It's just nice passing play, and I was quite surprised that at 2-0 he quit. And doesn't that just sum up basically my weekend league? Either lose by a ton or have a really tough game, or the games that I win I get quit on really quickly. It's just not fun. Where's my fun part, you know? Damn it, man. Anyway, FUT Birthday Kit unlocked because we finally played enough games or did all the objectives for that. Self-explanatory, really, but yeah, I'm sure you guys have all got that as well if you are actively playing the game. It's quite a nice kit, but I think I'm just going to rock whatever I've got on for this weekend. Who knows? We might change it up next time. And I go for the Sketchpad Tifo because not only does it actually look like sort of football related, but it also matches my colour scheme for this weekend, the red and the blue. So I put it on as a Tifo. I think it looks quite good. And we go on into the next match with a record of what? Are we 8-6 right now? Or maybe 9-6? I think we're maybe 9-6. So, yeah, Puyol knocks it back to Vidal. And somehow Lars Bender's like, you know what, Vidal? Hold off, mate. I'm going to get a goal here. And he does. He just shoots it bottom. Lovely goal from the German. You don't expect that. He's got like 60-something shooting. It's not like I ever expect him to score with his feet. Yeah, he might pop up with the odd corner header goal, but I never really expect Lars Bender to be scoring with his feet. So, yeah, we end up getting a goal with Bernardeschi as well. 3-0, looking very much likely that I'm going to get this victory right here. And I have to say, thank you to this opponent for playing on. I could actually enjoy myself and try and actually, you know, just have fun playing FIFA, which is very, very nice. So we whip the corner in from Bernardeschi this time, and Lars Bender gets on the score sheet again. That is right. Lars Bender is going to outscore Cristiano Ronaldo Team of the Year in this particular match. And, you know, my opponent really didn't give up to the end, and fair play to him for doing that. He got a nice goal back. He actually dribbled and moved with the ball really well, but I think for the first time this weekend I was actually defending very solidly, so I have to give myself a little pat on the back for that one, but a nice goal from Bernardeschi there to finish it off. We win 5-1, and GG's to you, bro. Good luck with the rest of your weekend league. Well, that's finished now by the time you're watching this, but it is what it is. So 10 wins on the clock, 10 win Jones secured. We go into the next one against Holic FC with his Zidane, with his Cantona. Uh-oh, this could be bad. This is a strong, strong squad. But look at us hitting him on the counter. Not going to lie, I thought Ronaldo was fully offside when I played that ball. And I was about to be annoyed at myself for playing it a split second too late. Turns out it was perfect. And we get the goal from it. And then Bernardeschi piling on the pressure. Enough to make the goalkeeper make a mistake when he throws it out straight into the feet of Mbappe. 2-0 up at half-time. Even though we've had about 3% possession. I also wondered this weekend whether or not there was some sort of challenge. Was there some sort of objective to hold 90+ pass accuracy and 60+% possession? Was there an objective for that this week? Because it seemed like it, according to my opponents. I think you lot would agree. Well, I'll say this in terms of when I tweeted it out that this is the sweatiest weekend league ever. So many people agreed. And I don't know if that's just, a bunch of us whose heads gone, all trying to make it seem better for each other. But it was a ferociously tough weekend league, I have to say. But we're 3-0 up, making it look easy. Easiest weekend league ever, I have to admit. But anyway, Ronaldo gets through. Look at the strength from him there. Don't know how he goes through the defender, but I guess that's what you get with a 98 Ronaldo, right? You get that luck factor, and we score off of it and make it 4-0. And generally, this really wasn't a 4-0 game, and you'll see that with the eventual final score. Again, I think I defended quite well. But Zidane finally did get a goal for my opponent, and we can push it through to Bernardeschi here. That's a beautiful finesse. I mean, Dybala would have done the exact same thing, but I feel like left-footed players with their finesse shots, they just open up their body so much better. I don't know if it's just me on the controllers, but I score nicer goals with left-footed players, I have to say. It's been the case for multiple years on FUT. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's because, like, left-footed players, you think like Iron Robin has the left foot of gods. Lionel Messi has the left foot of gods. Maybe that's the case. You feel more confident because they're just so good on that foot. But who knows what it is. But I tend to score better goals with left-footed players. So that's why I like a 5-star weak foot player, because I can at least cut it onto their left. Because let's face it, most players are right-footed in football. That's weird, isn't it? Why are most people right-footed and most people are right-handed? Why is that? I don't know, because I'm left-handed, although that probably looks like my right to you because of the camera's flipped. But I'm left-handed and right-footed. You can leave me a comment, actually, down below. What are you? What hand do you use to write with, and what foot do you use to kick the football with? I'm curious to know. However, if I played golf, I think I'd swing like a right-handed person. I might be a little bit messed up, in all honesty. But that is, again, just the way I learned things growing up. Weird, huh? So number 4 completed for the group challenge thing, the second group challenge. There's also a third one out now. So they're giving out another mega pack, which is quite cool. Just complete the little SBC every day. Turn bronze pack method into a mega pack in 4 days. Definitely worth doing. And that's what we're going to end today's episode with, is our mega pack here today. We get little Nathan Aki and Trimmel from the what was it, the 2 rare gold players pack. Next up is the 75+ rated rare pack. No board or walkout today. They've been pretty kind to us lately, though, I have to say. So I actually kind of hope and expect for boards when I see those packs now, just because they've been very kind. But we'll take an 81 for sure. And then from the mega pack, can we get anything? It cost us just 4 days worth of bronze players. And we can get a walkout. Regular walkout, no FUT birthday here. No icon either. But it's Brazil. Oh, CDM from Liverpool. It's going to be an 87 rated Fabinho. It's not going to be a left wing from PSG, which would have been Neymar to link to my Mbappe. But I'm still over the moon. And there's an inform in the pack as well. And a little Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So great fodder pack right there. That will be super useful. Obviously, Renato Sanchez is now a thing. A lot more expensive than I can really afford at this stage, but he's out for a good 19 or 20 days. So who knows what we gain over the next couple of weeks to potentially complete him. Time to have a little look at the final player bios after this episode then. We are up to 11 wins. I can't remember how many losses. Is it 8 losses? Is it 7 losses? whatever it is, it's not great. It's definitely not one of my finer weekends. 17 contributions in 17 games for Mbappe, and 8 contributions in 5 games for Bernardeschi. Pleased with that. Actually have really liked him. His movement is a little bit clunky, but overall, a fun player and a nice 5-star upgrade. So, I mean, couldn't be better in my opinion. So that's going to be the end of the episode. Do me a huge favour, smash the thumbs up. We're talking 5,000 likes. That'd be awesome. Show that support. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. I thank you for that. Why not come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram? You can find the links down below. And the only thing really left to say is that I hope you guys all had a lovely Easter break. And if you're still off school, I'm jealous. But if you've got to go back to work, sorry about that. It is the way of the world. But anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another episode. Peace.